Hi. Our former police chief was deputy chief of Buffalo Grove, and he was actually on the department when I was in high school. His youngest brother is like 25 years younger than him, and I was classmates with him. Back in 2016, you guys had just hired him. He was only on, I don't know, a month or something, and I was visiting the Voigt household. Arthur Voigt was the chief's name. And as I was entering, I was coming out, he was going in to see his mom, and his brother introduced me to him, and he said, I think they just got a new police chief. She doesn't know what he's about, curious. I think he worked in Buffalo Grove, didn't he? And he told him his name. He's like, oh yeah, as a matter of fact, your manager just called me not long ago. I think he already had his mind up that he was going to hire him, but he just wanted to confirm that more than one employer would agree and concur that he had an authoritative, that he carried himself with an authoritative enough presence that he could implement change without resistance from those under his command. And he said, I told him he's got what it takes. I've seen him do it, and he got like a fist pump kind of thing like that. So that was Village Manager Sfondilis calling the references for Jamie Dunn before we hired him. So there was just a huge vote of no confidence among the entire police department. I was on Facebook, someone was sharing something about these emails that all you guys were copied in on, I guess, for a few months about the kind of complaints and the low morale. And when the representatives from the Municipal Alliance of Police were up here at the mic a month ago, they said that those were ignored. So, I don't know, I wish I had known what their plan was before they came to the mic, because I could have told them, I don't think you're going to get anywhere with the board, because that is exactly the kind of command style that Manager Sfondilis was specifically seeking. Actually, that was the only question he inquired of Arthur Voigt, former deputy chief of Buffalo Grove. He just wanted to know that he could carry off. He had a strong enough command presence, authoritative. No one would resist whatever changes he was bringing about. And the timeline of that was really interesting because the morale problem had just been published in, I got a copy of it in 2018, it was from 2015, so this whole history of this morale problem was not that far behind us. So I believe that Commander Borchardt, I think his untimely death, 2 boys in high school, the guys can't even be 50, he looks mid-40s to me. I think his death was due to the stress of what was going on, what they endured. The first page of that vote of no confidence is really a matter of concern more to the public even than to the police. Well, dereliction of duty to train officers. They were shortcutting the training. They had officers going out without their training officer. Actually, I need this, hang on. I believe that, I don't think this was Jamie Dunn's idea to cut costs. I think that it came down from Sfondilis. But they don't feel safe out there. Ignoring critical training, attrition training of officers, when pressed on why we were not adequately training for critical incidents, the patrol was told it's not going to happen in the town in Wheeling. This mentality has not changed even after the mass shooting in July 2022 and a recent homicide in 2024. He cut officer training solely to focus on what is required by the state statute under CALEA. During his tenure, the department has gone from having highly trained officers to officers that merely meet the minimum training requirements. Some of the training cuts include tactical response and use of force. The topics are not only critical to officer safety and the protection of Wheeling residents, but also substantially increase the liability risk. His complete disregard for the preparedness and development of his new officers are felt amongst the rank and file and the first line supervisors. As hindering officer training is the rapid Also, hindering the officer training is the rapid wave of retirement since you chose Chief Dunn. And
Finish the sentence, please.
so
Sentence.
I think my recommendation would be that you hire from within
Thank you.
and that you return the
Find a
training
seat,
that they
Ms.
were
Wilson.
accustomed to previously. It's not worth money saving.
Ms. Wilson, find